back with the wellness tip of the week. This week we are focusing on stress care. So I wanted to give you the 5 A's of stress care. First one is avoid. Okay, come in real close. I want you to hear this. You have to let go of the things that stress you out. Okay, we have to avoid situations, people, places, and things that add to our stress. This is a big one. A lot of times we're holding on to things, maybe because we can't help but to hold on to it or we don't have any other choice. But if there is a way to create distance between the things that cause us stress, we have to do it. The next A is alter. We have to alter our rituals, our routine, and our schedule to include the things that help us with our stress. So if that means scheduling a daily walk or meditation practice or prayer or a community circle of people that help ease your stress, whatever it is, we have to alter our schedule and our routine to include the things that help decrease our stress. Next thing is accept what is outside of our control. Sometimes we add to our stress by trying to control things, trying to control outcomes when we do not have the power of control of the future, right? And so we're obsessing over things that we don't have the bandwidth for, or let alone the power to change. So we need to be able to accept very quickly, if possible, the things that are out of our control, that are out of our locus of control, and focus on the things that we do have control over and we do have power over and the ability to shift. Next one is to adapt. So once we realize that the change is happening, whether we like it or not, we have to do a reframe. We have to reframe our thoughts. We have to shift perspective, and we have to focus on the positive. And we have to focus on, like we were just talking about before, that locus of control. We have to focus on what is the next indicated step that I have control over. What are 2 or 3 things that I can kind of grab a hold of and then create a 1 to 2 step action plan around those things to ease my stress. Last A is assert. And sometimes this is hard for people who have kind of lived a life of allowing things to happen to them, or sometimes struggle with people pleasing or setting necessary boundaries. But assert is a very important space of stress care, and you will feel so much better once you assert the boundary, because you'll become less aggressive, less angry, less resentful, and less frustrated once you learn to say no, and once you learn to draw the line in the sand of saying, this is what's for me, and this is what for other people, this is what is for other people to figure out. So being able to express your feelings instead of becoming resentful and aggressive, and learning to say no. I hope this helps. I'll see you all next week for another wellness tip.